I had a homeboy. He was married. He was going through stuff with his wife that everyone goes through, stages that everyone goes through. You're trying to take two people and bring them together as one. That's not going to be easy. There's going to be disagreement. There's going to be struggle. There's going to be a lot of that. But growing up, whenever his parents would have a disagreement, they would do it in private.
Mm-hmm. So he never saw it.
What he used to always say is, I never saw my parents argue.
Mm-hmm.
Because I never saw my parents argue. In his mind, his parents didn't have arguments.
Right.
So because I'm having arguments with my wife, something's wrong with me and my marriage and her because I didn't see my parents arguing.
Yeah.
But his parents were arguing in private because they felt like they didn't want to show him the ugly side of marriage.
But they also did him a disservice too, though.
But that's what I'm saying. His parents thought they were doing a good thing by withholding and keeping it private to themselves.
Yeah.
But they held him back because he never saw, how do I have a disagreement with my wife?
For married couples, if you have been through some battles, you've been through some wars, share your stories, how you came out, how you might not have even came out. You still going through.
It's not always about tell me how you got out. Sometimes I just want to know that I'm not by myself. When you think you by yourself, you'll make decisions because you think you're the only one experiencing it.
Right.
Something is wrong with this woman because all my other friends' wives are doing great. When I look around, I don't see nothing wrong with them, so something got to be wrong with her.
Yeah.
But because I'm not talking about it to nobody, because no one is telling me or at least sharing my experience, like, hey, bro, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, or something like to that effect, I might get rid of her when I could have probably needed someone who's like, hey, I'm in the trenches with you. You were talking about going to the gym by yourself. And I was saying, like, it's hard. I respect people who can just get up and go to the gym by themselves because a lot of people need someone to go with them to the gym.
Yeah.
And it's not so much that I need a person to go to the gym. There's a difference when I'm working out by myself and I get to a point where I'm tired and I'm by myself. So I just put the weights back on the rack and I move on to something else versus being in the gym. We go together. I'm getting tired doing this. And I look over at you and you like, nah, bro, one more set.
Yeah.
One more set.
Because
you said one more set. Now I'm like, I got one more set.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get the one more set. So we need to start talking to people from a lens of not necessarily this is what me and my wife was arguing about, but what you're dealing with is not uncommon.